Hey everyone, thank you for watching. Today's video I'm excited to do. I'm going to be chatting with you about all of the new makeup releases. Welcome to a new week of my Will I Buy It series. I post this every single Wednesday. I chat with you over all of the new products that have been announced. I give my thoughts on them and we just have a good time here chatting about makeup. I always link my playlist down below. I started the community playlist, so any creator who makes this style of video can add theirs if you want to see all of the different opinions on these new releases. But we definitely have a lot to talk about this week, so let's get started. Alright, welcome to a new week. I feel like there is so much going on right now. I'm like barely keeping track of everything. There's so many new releases. There's so much Black Friday. If you guys didn't see, I did post an entire video all about the Black Friday deals that had been announced by the time that I was filming. So there is retailers in there, Sephora, Ulta, Cult Beauty. There is individual brands in there. I will link that one up in the cards. I did also want to say I did film this eye look for my Instagram. I do a lot of my tutorials over there, and that is March Beauty Word if you're interested in catching them. And a lot of times in these videos, if I've received anything in PR that I would talk about this week, I go ahead and show them as I also talk about my opinions on them. So we will start off with the eyeshadow palette that I used today. So Colourpop has so much going on right now. I honestly cannot keep up at this moment. I cannot. I'm throwing in the towel. I can't keep up with everything, man. I did get sent over what I believe is being considered the holiday collection. So these are two eyeshadow palettes. We have Boudoir Noir and Ménage à Moi. Neither one of those are easy for me to say. So we have these two different eyeshadow palettes. There also are Luxe lip oils. I have this one on today in Truth Bomb, and there are also blushes in the collection. So the eyeshadow palette that I used was the Boudoir Noir. This is just a fun palette. It's almost like, I don't know, the word that I wanted to use was mysterious. I don't feel like it's like all that mysterious, but I feel like there were some fun tones in here. And of course, the greens, my eyes were like, hey, what you doing today? And that is what I wanted to use. So again, I did film this for Instagram. I did a bit of like a halo eye, but in a different way than I've normally been doing. I've really been kind of, that's tiptoeing, if you are not familiar. That's how I tiptoe into like different techniques and just trying new things. I get stuck in my ways a lot, and I have my comfort zone, which is very nice. There's pillows, there's blankets, there's nachos, there's yummy coffee. It's a nice place to be, but I'm trying to out of there just sometimes. So I'll be excited to share this tutorial on this look on my Instagram, like I said. So this is the palette that I gravitated towards, even though this one, the Ménage à Moi, was so beautiful and definitely very me, but I had just done a more purple look in the video that I have prior, that Black Friday video. So I was like, okay, let's try something else. But it's like, I mean, I really feel like you're either gonna get a purple look for me, or you're gonna get a green look. Or you're gonna get a purple look, or you're gonna get a green look. Like, it's like one or the other. And I was like, okay, I just did a purple look, I'll do a green look next. Like, that's just what I'm into at the moment. And you know what? It's not always been that way, so who knows how long it's gonna be like this. But this one looks really beautiful also. I definitely wanna create some looks with this palette. I do really like the Colourpop Luxe lip oils. I'm not usually a lip oil fan, but I really like these for some reason. So I have this topped over the Little One lip liner from Colourpop, which I really like those lip liners. So that is a little bit on the collection. I didn't try the blushes today because I forgot and I had already done my blush like a fool, I tell you. But I also really like the Colourpop pressed blushes. So, I mean, I'll leave it here because I have a couple other things to show, but we're not done talking about Colourpop. Oh no, we are not done. I'm so sorry. I have another eyeshadow palette to show. I actually meant to talk about this one last week and I totally skipped over it, so I needed to talk about it this week, but I actually did get it in PR, so I will just show you. Is the eyeshadow palette from BK Beauty. So BK Beauty is a brand that is run by my friend Lisa J Makeup. They started with makeup brushes, which are all amazing quality. I would highly recommend them. If you guys want to see a favorite brush video, like an updated one, let me know. I feel like I've been getting some questions about brushes recently, and the last time I did a favorite brush video was in 2019, so it was about a year ago that I did a wrap up of that. I can link it in the cards if you'd still be interested, because I think every single brush in there is still a favorite of mine, but I have some newer ones too. So let me know if you would want that one. But anyways, They have great brushes, but they just launched a new product to them, their first eyeshadow palette, and this is the True Beauty eyeshadow palette. So I do have a tutorial up on my Instagram. This is the palette that I was wearing in my Black Friday video once again, and I was so impressed with this. The shadows are so easy to work with. They are so smooth. They're just, I don't want to use the word creamy because I don't necessarily think they're creamy, but they're just so blendable. I mean, I don't know why I just keep doing this with my finger because it just felt like they were so smooth. I was such a fan. I did a really simple look because I actually wasn't planning to film the day I did my Black Friday video, but there was just so many sales. I was like, hold on, I just need to sit down and film. And this was such a good palette to be able to put something together just real quickly. And I'm a fan of those more quick, easy type of makeup looks. It's definitely what I gravitate towards, and this is something that I would be able to achieve that so much with. To me, this is really an everyday palette, but I like that there's a few pops in here because once again I did lean more towards the purples because that's just what I enjoy. But even the shimmers, everything was so easy to work with, so easy to blend. A big congratulations to Lisa J Makeup and BK Beauty on this palette. All right, so I did want to mention that because I totally spaced to include it last week. But the last thing that I have to show you in PR before we move over to some other new releases, I didn't even know this was coming out, but this is from Sigma Beauty, and they have their own advent calendar. I love advent calendars. You know, we talked about the ones last week with the wine and the cheeses, the one from Aldi, which, by the way, thank you to everyone for telling. I had no idea Aldi was actually a German brand. Zero idea, had no clue. I literally said in the video, I was like, is this a Midwest brand? Because I never hear anybody else talk about Aldi except for the people around me. And also, when did Aldi become like a cool place to go? Because now it's like where the hip people go. They got like hip things there, like wine advent calendars. And I've always just thought of Aldi as a place where I took my grandmother grocery shopping when I was younger. That's where she would get her groceries. And I went into an Aldi after filming that video because I wanted to see if they have any advent calendars left, even though I was told they sold out really quickly. But I was in a town where there was an Aldi and I stopped by and I was like, this is a really nice store. Like, they definitely have upgraded from the time that I was there with my grandmother. Okay, back to the Sigma advent calendar. 12 days of Sigma advent calendar. It is $99 and there's 12 different pieces inside. It's a $155 value. All right, so it says featuring 12 must-have beauty products to glam up your holiday season. This gorgeous gift-ready calendar is perfect for you or any beauty lover on your list. Amazing. And there is, so they have a photo on the site. That's kind of nice that you can see exactly what's going to be in there. Some different brushes, some cleaners. Looks like there's a bag in there. Oh, their mascara is in there, an eyeliner, their sponge is in there. Okay. So very cool. If you were interested in that, I of course will link it down below. Sigma right now is having 40% off on the website. But when you open it up, this is what it looks like. And then you have the little sections here of like each day to pop that open and to get the new product that is inside. That is so cute. I'm not gonna open it though because I am actually going to be putting this into a giveaway. So once again, if you haven't checked out the Black Friday video, even if you're not shopping or you're not interested in the sales, that is kicking off my holiday giveaways. You guys know I always do a lot of giveaways around this time on YouTube, on Instagram, on other platforms. And we are starting 5 weeks of giveaways. There's gonna be a new giveaway every single week in one of my YouTube videos. I don't know which one by looking at just like the title or the thumbnail. It's just gonna be one that I sneak in to an end of a video, but the first one is in that Black Friday video. 12 days of giveaways will start on my Instagram starting December 1st. This one is going to be included in a future giveaway, so if you are new here, hello. Welcome. I hope that you will subscribe and stay a while. I post videos Wednesday, Friday, Sunday, and also Tuesday, so 4 videos a week. So one of those videos on YouTube will include my next giveaway for a new prize box. So, but wanted to mention this from Sigma because that's pretty cool and I like advent calendars. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and scoot over and add in some photos. So I wanted to mention this from Ofra Cosmetics. Again, in that Black Friday video, I mentioned all of the sales that Ofra is going to be having. They like in the race of like who's winning Black Friday, like Ofra is right in there. They have so much good stuff going on, and they have already announced and launched these Black Friday mystery bag slash box, and they have new palettes in them. So one of them is the Secret Garden Mini Mix Palette. 5 limited edition shades exclusively in the Black Friday Cyber Monday mystery bag, which is valued at $59. So you get this palette and then a few other mystery items. But I love that you already know that you are getting a palette in there and what looks like a good one. So this is the one that I saw first, and in my mind I was like, oh, that's pretty. Like the different color combinations in here I think look really gorgeous. But they actually have another palette too, and that one caught my eye even more. Other one, this is the Black Friday Mystery Assortment. This one includes 3 full-size makeup products and a limited edition Black Friday palette, and it's only $29, which is crazy. You're getting a palette plus 3 other full-size products. Even just the palette alone at $29, I'm like, what? That's incredible. But I really like the looks of this palette. Oh, you guys know, like I've been really liking those cool tones and just like the blues and the grays. This palette looks really pretty. So yes, I think that's a great deal also. So those, and that is happening now. There is a password. Will it still be up by the time this video? You might still need the password to access these Black Friday deals. If you sign up for their newsletter, that's where you get to see the password, but I will put it in my description box. I think it's okay to do that. So I will do that if you still need it. And then their Black Friday deals are actually going to be starting tomorrow, Thursday, and that is when the entire site is going to be 40% off. 40% off. So Ofra has some really good deals coming up, but both of those palettes, they look really cool. And the mystery boxes, I mean, just getting those palettes anyways, plus more items, that's pretty neat. All right, I did tell you that we had a lot of Colourpop to talk about today, so let's try to break this down. Okay, so sometimes I space this when I'm doing the like showing of the product because I get so excited. But would I have purchased either of these palettes? Honestly, both of them look gorgeous. I'm kind of overwhelmed right now. I'm working on an eyeshadow palette video, and there are still multiple palettes that I got throughout the year, some of them recently, some of them months ago, that I haven't even tried yet, and it can get overwhelming. This one, honestly, I really like it a lot. I don't know if I would have gone for it on my own just because I feel like maybe I have some other ones. I mean, of course, with the more purple one, it's like, do I have more? And these have the pressed glitters in them. I feel like I probably could have talked myself out of purchasing them and just kind of like, you know, adding to my box of palettes that I still need to try for review. But they really are gorgeous. So moving over to what else they have coming out. The 30% off is happening on their website. I mentioned in my Black Friday video that I was pretty sure that was going to be happening Monday. That was like what I had been hearing, but I hadn't confirmed it yet. And that is happening. All of their new vaults and sets are available on the website, plus the 30% off sale. So that's pretty fantastic. Of course, I'm going to have all this linked down below. If you're doing any shopping with the affiliate links, I thank you so much because that's definitely a huge help. And then part of their holiday collection, they're coming out with this State of Play palette vault, and it includes 2 new eyeshadows, which are Cloud Spun and On Cloud Blue. Again, they have a lot of different sets. I can't go through everything. I would have to do an entire like dedicated video towards that. So you're getting 6 different eyeshadow palettes. This normally retails for $68. It's going to be $48 with the 30% off, I believe is how that is going. You have Baby Got Peach, Going Coconuts, Mint to Be, and then the new palettes, Lilac You a Lot, and then On Cloud Blue, which is more of this blue palette, and then Cloud Spun, which is a little bit more pink. Now, would I need to purchase this vault? No, because I have, I only have 2 actually. I have Coconuts and the Lilac palette. I don't have Baby Got Peach. I regret it not getting that at one point, but honestly I think I'm okay now. And I don't have the Mint to Be palette. The 2 new ones, I mean, they do look cute. I don't really go for blue a lot. Who knows? That might be the next color that I go for because I used to say I wasn't into green a lot. And then the Cloud Spun palette, again, that one I feel like looks pretty, but I I think that I have, you know, similar ones to that in my collection. So I wouldn't need to be purchasing this myself, but it could be a very good gifting product. If you have makeup lovers in your life, being able to buy one thing and then like gift out palettes or like stocking stuffers or different things like that, I think that could be really cool. But again, they have a lot. There's the Dream Big Shadow Palette Vault. That one is $48, which comes out to be $8 per palette. On the Double Shadow Vault for $54. The Blushing Nude Shadow Palette Vault. I mean, they have a lot. You can purchase these two new palettes separately. They are normally $12. They're discounted to the $8.40. The other new palette that they have is the Big Poppy Shadow Palette, which is going to be $14, or it's on sale for $9.80. And it says it's a field day with this vibrant monochromatic all matte palette. The spiritually saturated palette features shades of vivid rust, sunset terracottas, and warm nudes. And this kind of goes along with their wildflower palette. You can actually purchase the duo of those, and those are normally going to be $28 for the two, discounted to $19. Or if you already got the wildflower palette but you'd be interested in the Big Poppy, which is such a cute name. I feel like under normal circumstances I would be really interested in this one, because I like all matte palettes. I like all matte palettes so much. I really enjoyed the Sunflower palette. I thought it was so beautiful. Did I say wildflower earlier? I feel like I said wildflower earlier. Not the Sunflower palette. It's technically not even called that. It's called the Little Ray of Sunshine. I really liked that one a lot. And this, the big, I'm like going back and forth, because do I need it? No, not even a chance. Not even a smidgen. Not even a little bit. But I like it so much. I feel like I'm like in my own island of people saying they like all matte palettes, because everyone's always like, it needs more shimmers, it needs more shimmers. And I'm like silently doing my dance by myself with my wine advent calendar, living my best life. I feel like I'm considering this one. I know I shouldn't be. And 30% off. Alright, so that's everything from Colourpop. Again, I know that was a lot. I know. I'm honestly overwhelmed. Okay, let's move on. Let's move over to Lunar Beauty. This is Manny MUA's makeup brand, and they just announced their holiday collection. So it says, bringing us the dark, cool, magical side, but also some warmth. Includes the Eternal Eclipse eyeshadow palette for $48. There is a liquid lipstick for $18, a lip gloss for $17. There's a brush bag for $13, and then brushes. Looks like they range from $5 to $6 each. The brush bundle is $35, or you can get the entire bundle for $95. Okay, I haven't tried a ton yet from Lunar Beauty. I do have the highlight, which I think is very beautiful. I know a lot of people were really excited to see this collection. I like it on first glance. It didn't forcibly make me do a double take, but I was like, oh, okay. You know, it only has, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times 3 is 15. Right? It has the 15 shadows, which isn't, you know, it's not like too big, but I kind of gravitate more towards like the 9 or so, and it just kind of seems a little bit larger. But some of those shades, like honestly the bottom row I think looks really cool. Who am I? I don't know either, but that looks really cool, right? That's kind of what I was talking about with that other Ofra palette, with the Baroque palette that just came out from Colourpop. That joke is still funny, by the way, okay? But those really do call to me. Honestly, the middle row, which also I really like how this layout is. I think it's very cool. The middle row is the row that's not exciting me as much. I don't know if 2020 could change me any more than it has. You know what I did yesterday from the day that I'm filming this? I built a charcuterie board. Charcuterie board. I can barely say that name. That's what I did for fun. And don't get me wrong, like I love food and I think it's great, but I like other people to make me food. That's not typically my version of a Sunday fun day, is going and like shopping for all of this and then putting everything together. You know me, I don't like creativity and visualizing. It's horrible for me. I had the best time. And also I have a whole stack of recipes that I want to test out. Who am I? I don't know. It's very frightening. All that to say, I'm probably not going to grab this palette because again, I didn't do that sharp double take, but I think that it looks cool. The brushes look really nice, but let me know if you're gonna grab anything from the Lunar Beauty collection. I did also get some tags on the new release that is coming from Laura Lee and her brand, which is Laura Lee Los Angeles. This is a new addition to the Nudie Patootie family. This is the Nudie number 2. There's the eyeshadow palette for $36, also liquid lipsticks for $16. You can get the entire set for $150. There's also some different brush sets and brush bundles that you can grab. Okay, so I haven't tried anything from this brand also, but I know a lot of you were tagging me on it, and I got some questions last week of why I hadn't included it, but even some people said you thought that it got announced after I'd already filmed. I do film for these videos typically on a Monday, so if anything gets announced even Monday night, Tuesday, it's not going to make it in the video, so that's what happened there. It looks pretty. It kind of reminds me a little bit of like KKW Beauty, but like better, more interesting, because KKW Beauty just doesn't really turn my attention much. The shimmers look really pretty. Again, I haven't tried anything from the brand. It didn't give me that strong double take. Once again, I feel like it's just, I'm into like the purples and the greens. The purples and the greens. So I'm gonna pass over this one. All right, speaking of KKW Beauty, for the holiday collection, I feel like I already talked about a holiday collection, but I don't recall talking about these, so maybe it's just some more that's coming out. So we have the Crystallized eyeshadow palette for $45 with 10 shades. I mean, honestly, this looks more interesting. This palette looks more interesting than pretty much like any other palette I feel like she's put out, because there's some like dimension to it. There's some like a little bit of depth to it, and I get it. Like I get it's so on brand for Kim Kardashian, like don't get me wrong there. It's just not really all that interesting to me, which is fine because not everything is interesting to me or you, and it's okay that we're different. It looks nice, but I again, lots of eyeshadow palettes. I know that I can probably pass over it. There's also going to be an 8-piece mini lip liner set for $38. I actually did just purchase, she has a 5-piece set at Ulta Beauty. I will have an Ulta haul coming. I'm sure it will be coming after this video, and so you'll see that in there. So I purchased her 5-piece mini lip liner set at Ulta, so I did do that. There's also a gloss set that's coming, a blush duo, or you can get the full collection for $190. It's going to be available on November 25th. So again, I'm probably going to pass over everything, but it's like, it was nice to see something just like a smidge different. Another eyeshadow palette I was getting some interesting tags on is this one from the Crayon Case. I like that Trend Mood's caption says, "You are here for this." She's clearly not meaning me. That's okay, I understand. This is the new Crayon Case Big Box palette with 64 shades. Includes pigmented matte pressed glitters and shimmery shades for endless looks. Literally endless looks. Natural, fun, and glam. It's $55.99. There's not a chance I would ever buy something like this. I'm gonna put it on the record. That makes me a little bit nervous to do. Maybe 2020's got me eating vegetables. It had me gardening. It has me making my own recipes. Next thing you know, I'm gonna like red wine. Oh. It's a very confusing time for me over here, but I can't imagine I would ever want to buy something with 64 shades. It's not gonna be for me. Some people are gonna like it. That's totally fine. Not dogging on you at all. Dogging on myself. It's a no for me. Dog. See a new eyeshadow palette coming from Storybook Cosmetics. This is for holiday. The Starry Night palette includes 12 shades, mattes, and shimmers. Outside packaging is textured just like the original artwork, and the palette has a drawer for storage. Well, look at that. Coming soon in December on the website. Okay, that's cute. Blues, some greens, some yellows. Honestly, like if those are your tones, I could see you really liking this. For me, it's more of like the blues. I'm probably not so much going to be reaching into. I haven't tried anything from Storybook Cosmetics. The actual packaging and the whole like there's like a drawer doesn't really call to my like, I like minuscule things. So I'm going to be passing on that one. M Cosmetics is coming out with a new collection. This is the Faded Clementine family. Includes the Define Skies eyeshadow palette. My dog just came in my doorway and just yawned so loudly. If you heard anything, it was her yawn. Am I boring? Am I boring? You got your Sam Squad shirt on? Okay. Let's show the people. Here's Aries, and she has her new hoodie on, and it says hashtag Sam Squad. She is a part of the Sam Squad. This is a bad idea. You want to say hi to the people? Yeah, hi people. She's usually not so needy during my videos. This is usually when she takes her nap, but she, I guess, wanted to show you her sweater. I have a couple new things in my merch store. Maybe some new things are coming, but I put a dog hoodie in there just because I wanted it for her, but people said they wanted them, so I've kept them up in my store. If you're interested, Aries is 50 pounds and she wears a 3XL. They go from a small to a 6XL. And honestly, she looks so fabulous in it. There's multiple colors, it's really soft, and I feel like it just looks very comfortable on Aries. She approves. This video is so all over the place. Welcome to my life these days. But going back to Cosmetics and the Faded Clementine, the Divine Skies eyeshadow palette, there's a lip cushion, will be available November 20th. Okay, so available now, so I'll have it linked down below. You know, I haven't tried anything from Cosmetics yet except for their liquid liner, which is such a random thing. The eyeshadow palettes, I like that they're a little bit different looking. I like that they're smaller. It just, you know, looks like something different from what we see a lot, but it hasn't really like gotten me to purchase them yet. I don't know if this color story absolutely is like with like the lip color. I don't know if it's absolutely me, so probably gonna pass over that one. Also, Alamar Cosmetics, they are getting new shades, new formula, and new packaging. I kind of wonder what's going on there. I know that they are now included in some Target stores. Trust me, I drove 90 minutes to Target and was so excited, rooting through everything looking for Alamar Cosmetics, and then realized they're not coming to the Midwest. It's fine, I'm fine. I was so sad. I was like, I couldn't find any Alamar Cosmetics, and someone sent me the list of the actual physical stores that they're in. There was none in, or was there one in Minnesota maybe? It might be like Mall of America. Otherwise none in the Midwest. I was like, ew, that was my bad. So we have the blush trios, which are $25 each. Also the Brighten and Bronze Complexion Trio for $25 and got new packaging. Okay, so I mean, it doesn't look so different from what it was before, but these have really interested me, and I got excited when I heard they were coming into Target, and I was like, I'm just gonna buy them. Brighten and Bronze trios, those are what kind of called to me the most, but I actually like those because I can use, you know, 3 different categories of makeup, so I thought that was really cool, and I was completely planning to purchase them in store. But now I just might go ahead and purchase them online because it's still something that I've been wanting to buy. Have you guys tried these from Alamar Cosmetics? What did you think? There's a new collection coming from Estee Lauder, and this is in collaboration with the Met Museum, or the Metropolitan Museum of Art, celebrating their 150th anniversary with special designed packaging inspired by the village of Fernand Logier. The 1914 oil on canvas depicts a small village with bold geometric shapes and vivid colors suggesting trees, rooftops, a church, and a town wall. Alright, we have the Estee Lauder Pure Color Envy Eyeshadow Palette, $52. Also, the lipstick collection is $90. And the collectible powder compact is $300. Estee Lauder is donating to the Metropolitan Museum of Art 100% of the purchase price of each Estee Lauder item sold through March of 2021. Okay, that's amazing. This to me, like, Estee Lauder is definitely one of those, like, you know, old school brands. They've been around forever type of thing, and this collection and collaboration, I feel like kind of like speaks to that. It's a very like classic type of collab, and even the pieces, they just have that kind of like classic, almost like vintage type of vibe to them. I don't think that I will be needing anything, but I really like that they are also making those donations to the Metropolitan Museum. I think that's really cool. So yeah, would love to hear your thoughts about that one, of course. Let's see, Physicians Formula is coming out with the All-Star Face Palette. Includes 6 of their best-selling bronzers, face powders, blushes, and highlighters in matte and multi-dimensional shadows. It's going to be $14.99. That is not a bad price at all. If you love Physicians Formula, if you think a product like this you would use so much, that's an amazing price. It looks like it is available right now for pre-order. Again, I will try to find the link from my description box. And I don't know, I think it's very cool. Now, do I need it? No. I have some of these products as singles, and I don't love face palettes or like the bigger face palettes, but that's a really good value if it is something that you're interested in. I also see a new palette coming from Glamlite. This is their new paint palette, the Paint Pro. Includes 6 ultra dazzling shimmers and 12 pigmented mattes. It's going to be $38 or $26.60 for Black Friday. Will be available November 21st. Okay. I feel like what better video to like roast myself in, because that's just kind of like how we're doing things in this video. It's all over the place. Glamlite came out with a palette like this, I don't know when, last year maybe, and I was like, what is that called? This like painter's thing, like with this, you know, like it looks like a real artist, like a real painter, like what is that called? And people were like, a palette. It's called a painter's palette. And I was like, oh, I failed 7th grade art, don't come for me. Do not come for me on that. I was like, oh, that's hilarious. Reading the comments, I was like, good one, Sam. So yes, the painter palette, when I saw this, it just really stirred up those memories of feeling really dumb in 7th grade art class all over again and being sent to the principal's office because I refused to do it because I felt so dumb that I physically could not make art happen. I'm not gonna get this one. It's very large, it's very colorful, and it clearly brings up some sad memories for me. There's also another eyeshadow. There is so many eyeshadow palettes going on. Like that's how I feel. Like that is, I feel like how my brain feels about all of these eyeshadow palettes and releases and sales. This is from Violet Voss. It's available now at Sephora. This is a new mini eyeshadow palette in Forget Me Not. Includes 10 mattes, foils, metallics, and satin sheens. It's going to be $18. All right, so once again, a very blue palette. I think when I was passing over this in my screenshots, I actually thought it was the one from Storybook Cosmetics. I thought that I had already talked about it. It's kind of that same type of color scheme. So just like I said with that, not really a palette that jumps out at me. Lamar Cosmetics is coming out with a new lip product. This is their Hydrating Core Lip Shine, a melting lip balm with heart-shaped core that moisturizes lips while adding a sheer tint of color and a soft shine. These are $6 and they're going to be in 8 different shades. Okay, that's cute. That's a cute concept. Probably not going to be one for me. Lip balms, I like them and I use them, but I don't, like, unless I'm like making an order and I need to add something in, which I do have a product in my upcoming Ulta haul from e.l.f. that you guys helped me decide to purchase in these Will I Buy videos, so stay tuned for that. But I'm gonna skip over these. Oh yes, how could I forget to mention this? So Sephora is having something called a Sephorathon. It says that for the first time, Sephora is offering a new special event called the Sephorathon for holidays. It is going to be December 3rd through 9th. The code is going to be 2020SAVE. I'll put all this in my description box. For VIB Rouge, you get $25 off your purchase of $75 or more. VIB, $20 off. Beauty Insider, $15 off, $75 or more. Also, the Point Multiplier event is from December 10th to the 16th. Use code BIGPOINTS. Rouge members will get 4 times points per purchase, VIB 3 times, Insiders 2 times. Super Saturday event, December 18th. Beauty Insider members have the chance to win a Sephora e-gift card or either $100 or $10 in-store or online. Additionally, Sephora will be awarding 100 winners per store and 100 winners online a $10 e-gift card. Sale on Sale event, December 20th through the 25th. This is crazy. VIB and Rouge get an extra 20% off. December 26th through January 1st, Insiders get extra 20% off. So that's going to be happening at Sephora. Okay, well, love that. Usually around holiday time, Sephora has something like the $25 off 75. I've pretty much used that like the last like 3 years or something. So that's pretty standard. But then for the other, the Point Multiplier, the Super Saturday, the Sale on Sale event, whew. I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm probably gonna pick up a few things. So I also have one thing that I wanted to mention because today is the only day that is going to be running, so I thought I would include it in the video that I put up. That is with the brand Pagology. They reached out and they asked if they could give me a special code to give my subscribers for their like Black Friday preview. So my code is only going to be valid for today, which is Wednesday. I'll include it in here. It says that you can receive Black Friday discounts early with the coupon code Samantha25. And I believe that is going to be an affiliate code, so just to mention that. The code gives you 25% off the site, excluding kits and mystery boxes. If there's anything that you've been interested in Patchology, I just shared a video the other day with like their foot peel, which is a lot of fun, and after a tough winter, the foot peel is always really nice to do. They also have a really good night mask, like a sleeping mask. I just busted into a new one the other day, and I've gone through either 1 or 2 full sizes of that in the past, and that's really nice. They definitely are very well known for their sheet masks, their eye gels, their lip masks. I don't do sheet masks as much, but I will say I still really love their the mud mask that they have. It is just so easy to work with. That is one that I still really do like. But I mean, they have a lot more products. They've definitely expanded from the first time that I've ever used them or heard about Patchology. So I wanted to mention, again, I will list it all down below, but Samantha 25 for today only, Wednesday, it's going to get you 25% off the website. Okay, and after that, I think that's everything for this week. That was a lot. I'll just double check, but that was a lot to get through. My voice is a little hoarse. What time is it? 4:14. That's fine for wine. Really hope that you enjoyed this though. This was a lot of fun. I just felt like it was a good time hanging out with each other, talking about all these new makeup products, getting a little overwhelmed together. What do you think? Let me know in the comments, of course. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. I hope you also consider subscribing before you go, and I will see you in my next video.